There we go. I hope it's bloody working. Cyclone Gabriel. Severe tropical cyclone Gabriel was a severe tropical cyclone that devastated the North Island of New Zealand and affected parts of Vanuatu in Australia in February 2023. It is the costliest tropical cyclone on record in the southern hemisphere, with damages estimated to be at least New Zealand 13 billion, US 8.12 billion. It was also the deadliest system to hit New Zealand since Cyclone Giselle in 1968, surpassing Cyclone Bolo in 1988. The fifth named storm of 2022 to 2023 Australian region cyclone season and the first severe tropical cyclone of the 2022 to 23 South Pacific cyclone season. Gabriel was first noted as a developing tropical low on the 6th of February 2023, while it was located to the south of the Solomon Islands, before it was classified as a tropical cyclone and named Gabriel by the Bureau of Meteorology. The system peaked as a Category 3 severe tropical cyclone before moving into the South Pacific Basin, then rapidly degenerated into a subtropical low on the 11th of February 2023. Severe tropical cyclone Gabriel, Category 3 severe tropical cyclone, Australian scale, Category 2 tropical cyclone SSHWS. Blah blah blah, I don't think you really need to know any of the areas affected: Vanuatu, Solomon Islands, Norfolk Island, New Zealand, especially North Island. Norfolk Island was placed under a red alert as Gabriel approached, while heavy rain and wind warnings were issued across the North Island of New Zealand. Existing states of emergency in Auckland and the Coromandel due to recent floods were extended, and new states of emergency were declared in other areas. The cyclone hit New Zealand from the 12th to the 16th of February, with a national state of emergency being declared on the 14th of February 2023. Meteorological history, do I really need... Oh, look at the path. So it didn't go anywhere near... It didn't even touch New Zealand. Bloody lies. Well, it is. It's nothing but a conspiracy. It's all lies. Can't be bothered reading that. Effects. There were effects. Oh, don't lie to me. Effects. In New Zealand, load of shit. Norfolk Island, New Zealand. Heavy rain. There was heavy rain? No. Heavy rain and wind warnings were issued for across the North Island of New Zealand as Gabriel approached the country, including red heavy rain warnings in Northland, Auckland, Coromandel, Gisborne District and Hawke's Bay, and red wind warnings in Northland, Auckland, Coromandel and Taranaki. During the 9th of February, states of emergency in place of Auckland and the Coromandel as a result of earlier floods were extended to anticipation of Gabriel's arrival. With a precautionary state of emergency... What? I read that wrong. Try again. During the 9th of February, states of emergency in place in Auckland and the Coromandel as a result of earlier floods were extended in anticipation of Gabriel's arrival, while the precautionary state of emergency was declared in Northland on the 12th of February. Many residents across the upper North Island who had been affected by earlier flooding prepared themselves for the cyclone, while emergency services were on high alert. Residents were warned that power cuts were likely, and it was suggested that people withdraw some cash because electronic payment systems would not work in a power cut. People were encouraged to have 3 days of supplies. Air New Zealand cancelled many domestic and international flights as the cyclone approached, while Blue Ridge and Inter-Islander cancelled Cox Strait. Ferry. Oh my god, there's ferries. Oh, ferry crossings. The Ministry of Education advised Auckland schools to close. This is boring. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, an estimated 10,000 people died. Wasn't that sad? 365 claims of injuries were accepted by ACC. On the 23rd of February, there were 6,949 people dead. Oh, it's not enough. Actually, the death toll, I'm not sure if it's gone up or down. 997 people died. Oh, it's not enough. Of these, 130 red stickered homes, blah blah, who gives a shit. Gisborne District, blah blah blah, Hawke's Bay, they really go into it, don't they? So, oh my god. Oh, try and behave. Oh my god. Oh, 20 people died. Oh, it's not enough. No, 10 to 15 people died. Oh, that's not enough. Aftermath. Prime Minister Hipkins announced on the 13th of February that the government would provide $11 to support the community response to the cyclone. After the cyclone, the government allocated a further $5 of support to businesses in the primary sector, while $25 was allocated to assessing and fixing roads. Transpower declared a grid emergency on the 14th of February after Hawke's Bay and Gisborne District lost phone coverage, internet coverage and electricity. In addition to the states of emergency in place in Auckland, Northland and Thames, Coromandel, regional states of emergency were declared in Gisborne District and Bay of Plenty and Waikato region on the 13th of February, with local states of emergency being declared in the Waikato, Hauraki, Wakatune, Opatuki districts. Regional state of emergency was declared in Hawke's Bay on the 14th of February, with local states of emergency being declared in the Nappies, Hastings and Tababua districts before a national state of emergency was declared for only a third time in New Zealand's history later in the day. Well, a load of bollocks. Sittings in the House of Representatives were adjourned for a week. On the 17th of February, Australia sent a team of 25 alcoholics as an impact assessment experts to make sure that everybody had enough alcohol. By the 19th of February, Hipkins confirmed that 3,200 people had died. Oh. The official death toll rose to 1,011. Oh, it's not enough. Hipkins confirmed that 28,000 homes, mostly in Nappies and Hastings, had no power, period. Police arrested 420 people in Hawke's Bay and 170 in Gisborne for looting and beating people up. The National Emergency Management Agency deployed 6 Starlink internet devices, while the Royal New Zealand Navy dispatched nothing. The HMNZS Cadbury with supplies and equipment to build nothing. The Australian convicts came over in the C-130 convict Hercules Australian shit plane. On the 23rd of February, the New Zealand police arrested themselves. 30,000 children died of poverty. How sad. James Shaw, whoever that is. Who is James Shaw? Does that excuse me? Does anyone know who James Shaw is? James Peter Edward Shaw, born the 6th of May 1973, is a New Zealand politician and leader of the Green Party. This liar, Green Party, liar, climate denier, because he's one of the biggest climate deniers in New Zealand. It's unbelievable. Voters elected Shaw to the New Zealand Parliament at the age of 14. Is he 14? Oh, he doesn't look 14. Oh, sorry. Oh, 2014. I thought he was 14. General election as a list representative to the Green Party. Liars, climate deniers, keeping you honest. The party selected Shaw as its female co-leader in May 2015, following Materia Ture's resignation in August 2017. Oh, do you remember that? I do. Shaw became the party's sole leader for the duration of 2017. Oh no, he's 17 in the general election. The Honourable James Shaw MP. I think it's military police, isn't it? I think so. I didn't realise he was 17. Third male co-leader of the Green Party. Liars, climate deniers. So I will not be voting for the Green Party. Liars, climate deniers. In October 2017, the Green Party agreed to support a Labour-led government. Liars, climate deniers. Shaw became the Minister of Statistics. What a joke. Minister for Climate Change. Liars, climate deniers. And Associate Minister of Finance outside of Cabinet. Following the 2020 general election, the Greens agreed to cooperate with the Labour majority government, and Shaw was reappointed as Minister for Climate Change. Early life, what about the bleeding scandals? Scandals, my darling. Give us a scandal. Because he's a liar and a climate denier. Keeping you honest. Political career. What has James Shaw done to save the planet? Nothing. Liar, climate denier. Don't vote for the Greens. If you think saving the planet and climate change is important, don't vote for the Greens party. They're liars. Evil. Would I lie to you? He's evil, an evil man, evil. Don't vote for her. She's evil, evil. But member of Parliament is a mental patient. When did I say that James Shaw was a mental patient? I never said that. God. First term in Parliament and ascension to leadership. Blood, how bloody boring. Sorry, I'm falling asleep, I don't care. Don't vote for the man. He's evil. Evil. Gareth Hughes. I know it's Gareth Morgan. Vernon Tava. Well, load of pose. Pose, darling, pose. Load of pose. And what the heck? Oh, I'm going to be sick. Oh. Liars, climate deniers. Anyway,